So after a couple minutes unpacking his bike, look how hot beard it is.
It's hot.
He's sweating.
But all the gear, that saddlemen bag I was talking about earlier, I'm able to lock all my bags onto the sides, carry all my shit into the hotel. So that way, the bike's locked up, ready and ready to go.
And what's Meatball have?
Yeah.
These two little bags.
He's got one bag, but it's
and he hid his motorcycle right over there in the middle of all the Harleys.
All right, let's go check out the hotel. Check in at the Flamingo. Sucks. Oh, we're on the
Can't take it, it's so bad.
22nd floor. Actually, the bikes are right down there at the bottom. Ooh. Oh my God, it's the Eiffel Tower. Hold on, check this out. What the f in here? They used permanent marker on 2 of the numbers. We're staying in a real classic joint. That time it did record automatically.
There's some lights on here.
Yeah.
We cheaped out, didn't pay for the lights.
Yeah, lighting was optional. Shabby room. This is weird. It's an interesting design. I think they did it to save space because the bathroom's huge. What the f is that?
Right. Oh, that's the hidden camera.
Apparently.
So they can watch you take a bath or a shower.
That's weird.
We'll be on the internet later.
So just a quick night in Vegas, and then we had to Zion tomorrow, but I don't know what we're doing tonight besides stopping. Got Treasure Island over there. I used to love the pirate show they did. Pirate show was dope. Yeah. Was I got 50% battery. One thing casinos know how to do is carpet.
Yeah.
And we know how to rock shorts. Who wears short shorts?
Shorts.
We wear short shorts.
Riding boots.
Enter here.
There you go.
I legit thought someone was yelling at me right now. I've never seen this before. The Caesar's Palace. Hey, motorcycle. But the Coliseum, so I did step up on the grass to get a better look. And then I heard the bus. It sounded like somebody was trying to yell at me already. But that's dope. It'd be cool if they really detailed and put the statues in there. And more weed. It's fake fire. It's been a minute. I'm gonna go right here. I hold my GoPro very tightly. The sky looks good though.
Yeah.
I like the lamps. Alright guys, so that's the end of day one. We went to Margaritaville, walked the strip, saw stupid people doing stupid shit, and
Could order a hooker.
escorts direct to you. But we're walking down the hallway back to our hotel room, and just somebody's thumping music. I'm like, what is that? So this room has a stereo. Yeah, you heard me right, stereo. Now both of these were unplugged when we got to the room, and I plugged it in, and I was charging iPod. Yes, iPod. And this iPod I've had for a very long time, like 14 years. It was very, very, very dead, and it said very low battery, needs to charge. I said okay, and I left it on. But I also had tried turning on the radio, and it never turned on. So I think I was trying to turn the volume up, no sound, left it up, and well, we were thumping some what, I don't even know what this one is.
Country music.
Just doof. So yeah, that's a good end to day one. So we're waiting for Meatball again as he fixes his Cardo. For some reason, it likes to go to Pandora. I just told him to have the stereo on his bike, but he wanted to be cool instead, so it's on that. As people are saying, the more badass bike. I said, yep, that's fine. I'm comfortable, and I can beat him, so it's fine. But we were gonna go. Oh yeah, he's still got a governor right now, so I'm gonna beat you anyway right now. You already know that. Now I can hear him hit Sicardo. We're in Utah. This is our first gas stop of the day, besides of course getting gasoline in Las Vegas. I had to get my caffeine in, get the day going, and now hopefully we'll hit Zion. We went through some canyon. I don't know. I've been waiting on you. Now I gotta tell the people. Let's go find Zion. There's water right there.
Yeah.
I guess that's where they went.
Makes you feel small in here, huh?
Yeah, we have to enjoy the little things. Us. Oh. I mean, just look at that. We're barely into Zion. Everybody says it's fast, but we're enjoying it. Alright, so right now we're gonna go through part of Zion, as you can see over there, and some of the footage I already got. This sucks though. Beautiful to ride through here on a bike. Awful to stop on a hill behind all this. Now we're sitting here sweating more. Well, yay! Turn lights on, remove sunglasses, no stopping. No walking and no pedestrians. Where are we going? We're going down deep in the earth there, son. Here we go. Yay! No. This is dark as holy shit, man. Oh shit, almost hit the sidewall. Yeah, I put my bike in night mode because it was like so bright. Little poppy pop. Well, they used to have a turnout. I bet it got way too like crowded and shit. Well, it said 20 miles an hour, not 5. Anybody who's got like a sunroof or a convertible right now is hating us. I gotta listen to that. I want to know what this sounds like just for the GoPro mic, because it's echoing pretty damn good. Oh, did they stop them? Like one at a time kind of deal? Maybe because it's so dark. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was like, all right, these are the last ones, like this car or whatever. Maybe. Yeah, because I didn't notice anybody go through. I know. Wow. Dude, look at that, to the, like, all this to the right. It says no parking, parked anyway. Such a cool, like, forest desert mixture. I don't know if you guys know, but I could have flown to Sturgis. If you guys are following any of the other ambassadors, a handful are riding, a handful are flying, mainly like time-wise. Like, I could have flown in on Friday morning, had a bike ready, rode for the weekend, and flew home. But the idea got twisted around to where I was going to have the time off anyway, because I was going to be out there a week before, and we started talking. Meatball and I were like, here we go, we're doing Sturgis again 2 years later. And he's got an appointment with Lloyd's on Saturday, so he's gonna get some work done to the bike. Hopefully we'll get him on camera and get him talking about the bike and show off the bike a little bit once we're going where we're gonna go. 10 Sleep Canyon, which is gonna be a repeat for us. In a couple other spots. Hopefully we'll be able to show the bike off and really give it some justice. Now, that all being said, another opportunity arose to ride there, but to ride the Indian Pursuit there. And I could have took two of them, myself and Meatball. We could have rode up there and we would have flown home. Now, we couldn't do that because he's got to take his bike, and I wasn't going to ride one of those up there and fly home and make him ride home by himself. He'd be very sad, Meatball. Now, that being said, he probably would have got home a lot faster after his work done on Saturday. That's what a couple guys are doing. If you're following Ricky Not So Martin, if you're following Jared and Gabrielle, like, they're all riding pursuits from California up to Sturgis. Now, that would have been awesome, been really cool, but you know what? I'm on my bike, and she's pretty much a pursuit now, and I love being on my bike. I love my bars, I love my stereo, I love my windshield, I love my Saddlemen Step-Up seat, and like everything about my bike I love, so I like being on my bike. But what I'm really getting down to is riding to Sturgis. Why? I said it before when we were in Idaho, now we're in Utah. This is why. Look at this. We just went through Zion National Park, which is absolutely breathtaking, and it's this beautiful mixture of forest and desert. I mean, just like similar to right here, you got the big mountain ranges all around us. It's not flat like, I don't know, the top part of Nevada. Like, it's so, it's got so much going for. Look at the sky, like this green blue like combo. Like, we're, man, this is why you got to get out and see this beautiful country. Do it with friends, and if you're doing it on two wheels, even better. If you're doing it on four, cool, that's fine. Like, hell, we're gonna be doing it on six. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I think 6. I can't remember if my RV has 6 tires or it's got 6. It's got 6. But we're gonna be taking our RV to Stubborn American because we're gonna be towing the trailer. And you know, we're probably gonna be doing that to Portland too, but that's all long term. But that's gonna be a fun, different experience in itself. But right here, I don't think that RV window's gonna look bad going down the 40, but it ain't gonna look like this. And I definitely wouldn't have wanted to take the RV through Zion, seeing those buses go through there, especially with a 16-foot trailer behind me on a 33-foot RV. Oh man! And tomorrow we got part of the Rockies. Like, we're gonna be doing pretty good. Alright guys, at this point we have reached Green River, Utah. Absolutely gorgeous. I had to mess around with the camera. Sometimes you just kind of find these things randomly in the moment. I left the GoPro on top of the helmet. I ended up clipping one and putting it on the bottom of the cart. I found it hilarious, and I planned on just using it for tiny B-roll. But I think it totally fit, and because we were talking about showing the rooms and stuff like that, you kind of get a glimpse with this one. And when you do these, you find the similar hotels, find the same rooms. As you can see, Meatball is totally thinking it's funny as hell as well. Unfortunately, I kept hitting the camera with the back tire. You see, like, the tire spins, so I'm smacking it with it. And it was totally funny. I don't think I ever captured it on the camera, but I was capturing it for Instagram. But every time I had stayed in a hotel as a kid and they had a computer desk, I never thought I'd be one of those guys who would use it. But I was actually using it while we were on the road, and being able to edit and throw stuff together on my camera. We did stay in Green River, like I said. We went to, I believe it was Ray's Tavern. Nice little place, nice little town. Everybody was super great. Beautiful hills sitting there right behind us. Like I said, I had posted stuff on Instagram. Capturing the content on just one platform is never enough, I guess you could say, especially when you're doing it live on Instagram. Here you can see we're in the Rockies. We're actually on our way to Denver, Colorado to stop and have lunch with fellow Ambassador Levi, meet up with Ricky Not So Martin, all that fun stuff. But just being on Highway 70 through the Rockies was absolutely gorgeous, and every time that I've ridden it has literally, like, there's moments that just kind of want to take your breath away. It's not just the altitude, but it's just the views and just everything around you. It's just, I don't know, it's surreal to me, and especially to think back and look back and, like, man, I know my dad has ridden this, my mom has ridden this, and I'm kind of doing it on my own now. Here we are in Levi's garage. I don't know if you could tell, considering the poster, but yeah, we had a house full of Indian motorcycles, and he was so great to have us around. We went out to lunch, well, dinner, really. It was just an absolute blast before going dark into random east part of. All right, we are rolling out from Levi's here, day 3. House full of Indian motorcycles.
And Mr. Bitter Bobber.
Good shit. Yeah. Thanks for having us, brother.
Anytime, brother. Oh, love you, man.
You too, man.
What?
Dakota. Fred, we're gonna go around Mitchell, South Dakota for the city lap on official Clockworks Day, right?
Official Clockworks Day in Mitchell, South Dakota.
Hell yeah. All these beautiful bikes, all these beautiful people, in this beautiful town. Alright guys, like I said, we are now in Mitchell, South Dakota, and we're going on a parade around the town. There was, I don't know how many bikes. They had all the Jack Daniels Indian motorcycles there, which was totally badass. Now, if you guys don't know, Clockworks, one of their biggest things they're known for are windshields. They do them for Harleys, Hondas, Indian motorcycles. They have quite a bit. They make fenders, they make different cleaning products. An amazing company, to say the least. They're from a small town in Mitchell, South Dakota. They love their town, and their town loves them. And it was really shown in this moment. Now, the craziest part is riding fish. Fred goes, hey, who's coming to this pre-Sturgis party? You know, it's just like, what are you talking about? I didn't know about it. I'm from the West Coast. It is definitely out of the way. Our original plan was to stay around Denver, right up with Levi, Ricky, John, Josh, all the guys, and be in Sturgis a day early. Now, we didn't do that because of this party. It last kind of the last minute. Fred being a hooligan, we said, you know what? Let's do it. We have an extra day. This totally makes sense. We're gonna add like 300 to 500 miles on our trip. I can't remember what it was exactly. We went to like Sterling, Colorado, somewhere like east in the Colorado. That was just like, we rode at night because we left Denver late. It was dead, but we ended up in Mitchell, and it was just amazing. Like the people, like we went by an old folks home, and they were all sitting outside, like celebrating us going by, and just everything that you could feel the community and the love they have for this company. Because it's not just like a company, it's a family. And the way Brian is, like we rode right up Main Street with them. They had Main Street closed down, and it was a real like Sturgis, its own little party for the town. And now you're talking about a small town that, hey, Brian's made a huge impact on. We got to watch the mayor give him the key to the city. We got to see him get a plaque from Jack Daniels. The whole thing was just a real amazing moment, and I'm very happy that we got to be there, and to the point where I'm like, man, I kind of want to come here next year. Like, this was an amazing part of our trip, and it was such a last minute thing that sometimes going with the flow, that's what you get out of these trips, especially these like 3,600 mile trips, and you don't know what it's gonna be at the end of the day. And it ends up being one of like the biggest things. I can't say enough nice things about Brian and everybody at Clockworks. Their products are one thing, the people are a whole nother thing, and to level that up, it's something really, really special. It's a huge reason that I love the ambassador program with Indian Motorcycle, the people behind it, and even people in like the front office. Amazing. Real quick before I finish that thought, Clockworks put on the stunt show. These guys were fantastic. I caught a glimpse of it. I got a cool reel of it on Instagram, if you guys could check it out. Some of it's here for you to see as well. These guys handle these machines like nobody's business. Sitting down and talking with the president of the Indian Motorcycle, just absolute blast to have a real conversation with him. Ricky Not So Martin was talking to him, and I had to come over and talk to him as well. Great guy, just sitting around wanting to talk. It wasn't this like forced thing. These are things that you want to hear about a president of a company that you have a lot of passion for. And I showed that passion. I was like, dude, I have a tattoo. He thinks that's super cool. We're talking about my bobber and just the all-round being of like what is being brought to the table with Indian Motorcycle. They're open to listen, and they listen to people of like what's going on, things to change, things to do, the community.
you know, and it's not something that you're like, we're going to talk business, because it was not that kind of deal. But to being able to, like, he didn't have to pull aside and make time. He was just there to hang out, to talk. I like that. I don't know about you guys, but having that interaction, that's the same thing with like Clockworks, with Brian, and they're down to talk to you. Like, me and Brian talked for a few minutes at Born Free. He's at a big motorcycle show and he's got a lot going on, but he randomly comes up and talks to me, and you know, that's something I think that's totally cool. And not knowing who I am or anything like that, just average Joe sitting on the side, coming to talk.
So myself and fellow ambassadors did the parade around town, watched the stunt show, hung out in town, and then we went to the Gentleman's Steakhouse and had just a really good night of talking and hanging out. Now we're gonna ride to Sturgis and just enjoy. So, all right guys, stay safe, stay classy. See you later.
One of the craziest things about being on the road and filming for so many days is, and end up doing my cutoff, because I don't know if I'm going to do a multi-video day thing. Like, is it going to be a series? I could do one every day. I was out on the road for 10 days. Stuff like that. So, in that case, you get an end, and it's not actually the end of the video. We're doing a long video. So, riding with Amy, Meatball, and Fred on our way to Sturgis, going straight to Indian Motorcycle Sturgis, so we can meet up with people. If you guys don't exactly know, Indian Motorcycle put us up for the ambassadors. Meatball tagged along with me, and we had to get our hotel information. All our stuff was done. They handled everything, put us up in a nice hotel. Some of us got a house and shared with other people. It was a really cool thing. You can see that on other people's videos, I'm sure. There's going to be more content on this from everybody, like Ricky Bobber and Riding Fish, and the list goes on. Just check the ambassadors, check their Instagram, check all their fun stuff. Hopefully you guys liked the drone. It was not doing what I wanted. It's a small drone. I'm getting better. I promise. I'm trying.
We're taking a shot.
We love you, Seth. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
We love you, Seth.
All right, guys, as you can see, we are at Indian Motorcycle of Sturgis. We're getting ready to do the owner ride. We're doing the, you know, it's a lot of IMRG people and a lot of just different people. All the ambassadors are here, all the badass people from Indian, Frankie Garcia, Kerry Hart, all the people. We got Elvis right there. We're gonna go do this ride. We're gonna end at Lizelle. It's gonna be a fantastic day. Hopefully I get some good shots for you guys, and you get to follow along.
Now, what I was saying, being super busy, is we are at Indian Motorcycle Sturgis main hub. This is where their store is located, and we did the owner's ride. They do an owner's ride every year. They had us in their like parade. We are all Indian Motorcycle owners, and we went through, I cannot remember the name of the canyon. If you guys were there, leave it in the comments. This is just what I captured of it. Believe me, I had a lot more footage. I could have done an entire video just of us running through these hills, but where's the fun in that? It's a long video. If you guys get a chance, go to Sturgis, ride every road you can. It's beautiful. You're gonna need a couple years to do it, I promise. That's just the way it goes. My boy Luke there. So we ended up over here off Lizelle Street and like 4th or something like that. Indian Motorcycle had their own like big decorative area and tent. They treated us, all the owners, to lunch. They had another demo truck over here. Absolutely cool, beautiful place to be. We go to Sturgis downtown, People are getting tattoos. It's a totally fun experience that I didn't film all of Main Street because it's kind of the same stuff all the time. So unless you're looking for one of the crazy videos, that's just not my bag. I'm not that guy filming all the women and all the things. So there are plenty of those videos out there. Have at it, guys. Now, filming friends getting tattoos and making life decisions, I'm here for that. I'm very tattooed, so seeing other people get tattooed and just enjoying life is definitely part of the fun. So and these people are just amazing to be around. I cannot tell you guys enough just how much I enjoyed their company for the weekend. I miss them, and I cannot wait to hang out with them again.
Watching them get it.
I'm gonna tell people that there's a mushroom.
Can I get the same one as you? I love that.
That's what they're all. As many people as possible. You're all getting the same.
Can I get the same as you guys?
Yes,
we
yeah,
do.
4 of us do now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See your leg. All right, guys, we are out at the Indian booth down from Main Street, the Challenger Elite. I need to take this baby home. I'm in love with that. Frankie Garcia's Indian Scout. I'm in love with this motorcycle. Look at that Hollister paint job. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Frankie knows how to build a bike, man. It's so beautiful. Let's come over here. We're gonna see one of Carrie Hart's Roadmasters. Look at that, man. Look at that wheel with that gold carbon fiber. The Saddlemen tuck and roll. Beautiful. Here we got the What's up, Pat? What are you doing? No, I just came back because everybody's getting tattoos.
Oh yeah, really?
Move out here, guys. I don't have my mic, so I'm trying my best to control the sound. We got all the Chiefs over here. I don't see one that's mine. I want one, but I want the gray one. Good ride, guys? All those beautiful people. Hannah said you gotta go till it's dry. Hannah, who lives out here, said you go until it's dry.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Yeah.
Being a pussy. Bearded on a speed run.
gonna find out. We're on the salt flats. All right, guys, as some of you may know, the Bonneville salt flats is very legendary with Britt Monroe, the Indian Scout, the world's fastest Indian movie even made. Now, we're here. Look at this. My drone was freaking out. This is such a beautiful spot. It had a restriction. It said it started saying going into mode, and it just took off. I saved it, like, so it didn't crash and burn. I don't know if the drone footage is any good. You guys are gonna see it. Meatball's over there. My bike looks filthy, and he didn't want that for his bike. His bike is very pretty. I don't know. I think I got a name for the Challenger. It's white. The Bonneville, Bonnie. You know, the salt flats. Just look at that. Look at that. So look at the paint. I don't know, man. Salt, you know, sparkly pearl. Like, I think it works. Now we have to go back across through the water. I'm not looking forward to that part. I made it here. I'm gonna make it back. Let's do it. I'm gonna aim the camera that way so you guys can see it. The water splashing up on me. We're gonna get you guys going forward. And if I get stuck, well, you guys get to watch. Everything is super hot. Like, just touching it. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Only 94 out. Let's see what the bike's running out. Nothing wants to look. Come on. I know I just started the bike, so I'm rushing it. But when I go over that water, I don't get a choice. All right, here we go. It's only running at 176. How dope is this? Ooh, no lean angle. All right, I got this ready.
Salt bath.
Bonneville. Bonnie.
Bonneville Spa.
Bonnie.
Bonnie?
Look at that, the sparkle.
Yeah, she's sparkling, full of salt.
Dude, it is
He's
beautiful.
probably got salt in his crotch too.
It is beautiful out there.
Did you like it out there?
It is so badass.
And it is actually flooded, so he actually went through a mini lake.
Apparently this is a normal thing, the little part.
Yeah, but look at all that water out there, and he went out just over there. And you can see I got my Chief sitting down by the water, but I wasn't giving it a salt bath. Woo! Look at that. Pure 108 salt bath there. Oh boy. He's happy. Look at him, he's smiling.
That was dope. That was dope.
Okay, I couldn't see. Why is your phone do?
Dude, it's so dark. I can't see shit. My
Yeah.
phone is it's protecting
it?
itself.
Is that what it's
Yeah,
doing?
it'll go dark because of it, and it's trying not to overheat.
Oh.
Yeah, no, dude.
I don't
Every
know, so it's the
this is
video
only
game-
running at 184, so this thing's doing fantastic. Challenger's doing amazing. I'm not.
I don't know.
Oh, it's not running. Open up.
Got it everywhere.
He's not even looking. All right, guys. So she's cleaned up. Hopefully dries up just fine. That's a different story for my pants, but we're gonna figure that out as well. So that is the Bonneville Salt Flats. All right. So if you guys remember in 2020, I kind of talked some shit on Nevada because I went on this one long, boring ass road. Straight, it's hot, it's crazy. Well, Nevada is laying it on thick this morning. Highway US 6. Now we are on, I want to say it was the 318, something like that, or 130. Oh yeah, 318. We're on our way to Vegas, and besides there not being a gas station for a long while, this has been an absolute beautiful road. All right, Nevada, I see you. We see you. It's too hot. Oh, there, better? Much better. His name is Sir Ellington, and we got him out of that Nevada. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up a little bit here. I'm talking to you guys about the end of the trip. As you can see right there, it was 106, pretty much from Baker to Redlands. I ended up in a lot of traffic. I was lane splitting. Man, it was just hot. Yeah, not now. Those lowers do actually trap, especially when it's hot. It is hot. So you're already on, you got a motor between your legs, you're trapping in the heat with the lowers. Vents do a good job, but at the same time, when it's hot, it's hot. That's all there is to it. So the vents were fantastic in the morning when it was cold. It was raining and cold, and I was very happy to have the lowers. And then later on, at 106, stuck in traffic with people not driving, you kind of get over it. I was over just being out in the sun, and it was a long, long day going from Ellie, Nevada to Redlands. Now, in Ellie, we had a good night. Food actually was pretty good. Went to the pool. My rubber ducky friend, if you guys were following along on Instagram, Sir Ellington, his was a hit. Everybody loves him. He's going to be going on some adventures with me in the future, possibly Stubborn American. So that was a lot of fun. The Salt Lake was amazing. Yes, the bike you can see is washed. It got washed again. Is it good for the bike? No. Of course it's not good for the bike. It was good for my soul. And like I said, the next town, like we didn't go very far, and we washed the bikes. Well, I washed my bike. He didn't have to wash his bike. And it looked like a lot of people washed their stuff in that area, because I don't know if it was clay, dirt, salt, what was in that car wash, but it was not a clean car wash. It had water. It helped me get salt off. That's all that matters. So that's what I did. The overall trip was amazing. The people putting it on, amazing. It's just, there's not enough I could say about the people involved in this whole thing, and the ambassadors, just everything about it, fantastic. Worst part about the trip was on the way home, just that traffic. Blah. It is not fun to sit in that traffic. I actually was supposed to do a 1K in a week from recording this, and we're supposed to have heat waves, and I was like, nope. It's only been a few weeks since I was doing something close to that. It's going to be worse. 1,000 in a day. No, thank you. I'll wait. It can cool down first.
guys, I hope you liked following along. Like I said, like I always say, follow on Instagram for more, because you're gonna get more live updates and stuff like that, and you know, with stories and all the fun craziness. And you know, of course, there's also Patreon, which there's some hidden gems on there that I haven't talked about on here yet, and that's only $1. But there's stuff coming soon that I've been working on in the background, and I have a lot more stuff coming up with the trailer, the RV, everything like that. So until next time, guys, stay safe, stay classy. Man, just get out and ride. See the beautiful country around you, whatever country you're in. Like, being on 2 wheels, and you're going to see some amazing stuff. All right, guys. Later.